Hey, what's up? I'm Joseph,
Hey, it's Destiny.
and we're Music
Music
Mouth.
Mouth.
Back at it again with another Mac Miller reaction video as we walk down this Mac Miller journey with him and try to point out, highlight, basically his walk with the devil. Tell him what we're reacting to today.
Today we're doing Watching Movies by Mac Miller.
It's off of his album, Watching Movies with the Sound Off, which is coming a year later after Macadelic. And looking at this guy's discography, he's put out an album every year, which is, a substantial amount of music. So without any further ado, here is Watching Movies. Okay. Possession. Holy Water. He's praying. There's demons all around him.
People worship these idols till they come in contact with God. Hosts all my disciples, you get mind fucked with these broads. Life's just a recital, better remember all that you practice. When I die, throw a couple bad bitches in my casket. Whoa, takes time for.
Okay, so we'll just go. That's the chorus right there, is what he's saying. So people worship these idols till they come in contact with gods. Hoes is all my disciples. So it's almost blasphemy.
Yeah.
Because Jesus had disciples. It's talking about idols. It's talking about gods, plural. There's only one God. Life is just a recital. But remember all that you practice. So what you do on earth, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Right.
So you better remember how you act. But he's saying when I die, he's doubling down, saying when I die, throw a couple bad bitches in my casket. So he's in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's down with
He's
it.
way too deep.
Yeah, hell yeah. The video is really dark.
It is really dark. There's demons behind him. He's praying. The possession.
And they're trying to obviously convey a message. And right now, right where I have it paused, it looks like it says hell, Hell,
Oh, wow.
right there with the lights. I don't know if it's, again, these artists, I don't know if it's the labels that pick these music videos, but you'd think that they'd have some kind of input on them. They're going to be standing in front of them, so why would you do all this? But let's continue. I mean, I love Mac Miller. This isn't a bashing on him. We're just pointing out what we think is the spiritual walk.
Revolution, me and my dogs about to start a riot. Still they sleep. When I'm eating, you and your people are on a diet. Tim Allen off home improvement. Intelligent, but we gone stupid. This new shit. Big strip club, see some hoes that I went to school with. Out in London like Lennox Lewis. Bitch looking like Farrah Fawcett. I'm just trying to make better music. Get this money, share the profits. Now this class getting led by students. Smoke this weed, get hair while I do it. Started out under the ground. They didn't fuck with me, now they all coming around. Money, I'm putting it down. Planting the seeds, working it, watching it grow. I got so many ways I could make money. I'll always be straight, I just thought you should know. Been on my grind, taking what's mine. I got my eyes on the throne. I'ma be fine no matter the time. We all go along with the show. Yeah.
Okay, so there he is getting prayed over. Literally hand on the forehead. He's demon possessed. He says, let's look at some of these lyrics here. I got so many ways I can make money. I'll always be straight. I thought you should know. Been on my grind, taking what's mine. I got my eyes on the throne. I'm gonna be fine no matter the time. We all go along with the show. We all go along with the show. It's a facade. He wants to be the king of rap. Everyone sells their soul to be the king.
Right.
You know what I mean? They want to be the next Jay-Z. It's a show. Watching movies, he's telling you that my life is playing out like a movie, I think. He's not the first one to do it, so that's why it's plural, movies. You've already seen other artists do this. I think they're trapped in a way that they have to try and convey messages to you that you have to pick up without blatantly saying, hey, I sold my soul, I need help. They're not going to say that.
Some rappers do say that, though.
And then they get killed.
Yeah.
Well, they get killed, let's just be honest. So he's got to find a way to let you know, like, you've seen this before. You've already seen this movie before. You're watching movies with the sound off. That's kind of what I take with it so far. Again, all this is happening and looks like a church, kind of like a church club. So maybe there is some good in him that's trying to fight back.
Maybe.
That could be something that's in there. So we'll just see how it goes on from here.
it, come in contact with gods. Hosts all my
There's the
disciples
chorus
who
again.
get mind fucked with these broads. Life's just a recital. Better remember all that you practice. When I die, throw a couple bad bitches in my casket. Whoa, fuck a day job, fuck a day job. Got your bitch in just a tank top, getting paid. Roll my face off, bitch, you bank fraud, Bernie Madoff. Educate y'all and erase y'all. LL Cool J without the Kango. I don't see none of the stunt. Wish you the best. I'ma just light up the blunt. This bitch love me long time. Don't know why she wouldn't. Send my deco in the Heisman. Yeah, I'm Charles Woodson. Couple million off a tour. That's a lot of bookings. My bitch is gorgeous looking. Imported from the shore of Brooklyn. Coming from out of the bird. Bitch, I'm absurd. Fuck you up, hope you insured. Hating, I'll give you just what you deserve. That's my word. Put it on all that I'm worth. Been on my grind. Taking what's mine. I got my eyes on the throne. I'ma be fine no matter the time. We all go along with the show. Yo.
Okay, I mean, it's more of a just a talking yourself up kind of verse. He doesn't want a day job. Fuck a day job. I got your bitch in just a tank top. Get paid, roll my face off. So Molly, bitch, your bank fraud, Bernie Madoff. Educate y'all, then erase y'all. LL Cool J without the Kango. He doesn't need to stunt. He's saying he's just talking. He's just
spitting bars.
Yeah, he's just talking. He's spitting bars at this point. It's the video that's most damning in this song, and obviously the chorus. But you know, he's been on his grind, taking what's mine. I got my eyes on the throne. I'm gonna be fine no matter the time. You know, where y'all go along with the show. Watching movies. You know, looking at my life is like you watching movies. You know, it's already played out. You know how it ends, right? Most movies you can kind of figure out. I mean,
you can feel it where it's gonna end and how it's gonna be.
And some of them are remakes. And again, like these people sell their soul. He's not the only one. That's basically it. Let's finish it out. It's just the video that's the most damning at this point. I don't understand why you put possession in your video and be in a church upside down cross. You got the twerking. You're basically kind of setting your allegiance. Right. You're letting you know, maybe the devil know where you stand. You're picking your side at this point because, you know, you can't serve two masters. In the word it says you love one and hate the other. So.
But you even see the pastor, right, trying to pray over him and finish on the Bible.
He's right with him, right hand. That could be God.
Yeah.
You know, he says
that's what I was getting.
Yeah, he never forsakes you. He never gives up on you. He's always there. So I think that, you know, and his mother, I think his father is Jewish. Or one of them is Jewish. One of his parents is Jewish. So he knows who Jesus is at some point. He knows he's been introduced to him. So, you know, you have a point where you cross the line. How far are you willing to go? Are you willing to just disregard all your morals to get where you need to go? Because no matter what, God's going to come in and say, hey, right before you do it, hey, here I am. You don't have to do this. I mean, there's another way. And it's going to come into your mind. And it's up to you whether or not you're going to take that path or you're just going to just push on through. Right. So that's a good point. The pastor was in the car right next to him. You know, God never forsakes you, never abandons you. He looks possessed right there. Yeah. Look, now he's just all these multiple women. Who's that? He looked like a wizard right there, like a dark wizard. Now he's dead in a coffin. And this was before, mind you, this is before Juice WRLD or XXXTentacion did it first. He was the originator of this. Right now, this could be a ritual. Right. Yeah. You know, he could be giving his life to Satan. Black robes. Usually, you know, it's supposed to be white.
It's just dark in this video. It's just dark.
Super dark, super demonic influence. It makes you wonder what kind of spirits are on this song. You know, it's just crazy that the guy was telling you from the get-go, and people didn't understand, or they did understand, but how do you help them? How do you help them? It says hell in the back for sure. It does.
Yeah, I can see it.
Upside down cross, gun to his head. He's gonna kill himself, maybe. They're staring at him in a casket. Creepy.
Wow.
You know, you kind of have to ask yourself as an artist, what kind of message are you trying to portray with that video?
It's just dark, guys.
The music, you know, Lucifer was the angel of worship. He was in charge of worship. So the biggest way I think that he's attacking people is through music.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense to me. So that was Watching Movies by Mac Miller. I'm Joseph.
I'm Destiny.
Please comment, like, subscribe, share.
Thank you for supporting us in the comments.
Yeah, thanks. We appreciate y'all guys a lot. Anyways, we're Music Mouth. Just pray over you guys, pray over this channel. It's spiritual warfare that we're actually tapping into. And we just thank y'all.
Thanks.
Good night.